Hello, hello. My audible? To check my levels. I am. Okay, okay. This is good. This is excellent. Oops. This is amazing. I am caffeinated for the first time in a long time. I am caffeinated on purpose. I wasn't tricked into drinking caffeine again. Oop, chat is really tiny. I'm gonna fix that and make them a little bit bigger. Oh no! Hey, Bygos, watch the cursing. Family friendly stream, Bygos. Be nice. I don't want to force this into 18 plus so early. I haven't decided yet whether I should start putting the 18 plus tag. I think we've been really good at avoiding cursing until now. Yes, be nice. Be nice, everyone. We are family friendly. I know that teenagers swear, but I'm scared that Twitch will come after me if they see cursing and they realize I haven't set up 18 plus, because that's where all the swearing goes. Only the adults are legally allowed to swear. Ooh, have a good stream, Black. And if any of you want to start exercising, go over to Black stream. Oh, hang on. I can shout out Black. Did I do it right? Yeah. Hang on. Is my camera being a bit finicky today? For a moment there, I thought I had started the stream to nobody, and I got really excited. Not because I don't want to see all of you, I do. But I got really excited because I thought, oh, it's the perfect opportunity to practice talking to nobody. And I can see how well I'm able to do that. So, I guess all of you just go away and I'll practice speaking to nobody. And then I'll regret it. Then we just pretend we're not here. I can't. You're all too lovely. I will make you a little bit smaller in font size though. Just so I can see a little bit better. Ah, there we go. Hi Plus. Hi Bygos. Hi Black. Hello. It's really nice to see all of you. I am, as I said at the start of the stream, I am caffeinated. On purpose this time. I thought yesterday I was really tired after doing some D&D, and I wanted to come home and edit more videos for everyone, but I ended up falling asleep. So that's not gonna happen today. I took some caffeine. I didn't drink coffee. It was in bun form, and I feel caffeinated now. If you don't know anything about me, then just know that I don't usually take caffeine. I don't drink coffee. I'm weak to coffee. So having just a little bit of caffeine today means I will be awake the entire night and I will not be sleeping. And I'll be using that to edit videos and catch up on a lot of work. Just drink it so much like me. No! This way I don't crash as bad. I never want to build up a tolerance, because it means that if I ever need to pull all-nighters, I just need to take like a piece of bread, like a piece of coffee bread, which is the way I like consuming it, and I'll be up the entire night. So forgive me if I am I'm a bit hyper today. It's gonna be a bit of a hyper chill stream. Oh, my sweets. I need my mental mints so that my voice doesn't go. Bumping into a lot of things. If you want to sleep easy, just drink beer. I don't recommend that. Don't recommend doing that. I don't recommend that if you are like me, very sensitive to caffeine, that you start taking caffeine for all-nighters. By the way, it's not a good thing. But I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm hyper. How are all of you? How is everyone doing? Hi. Maybe that's the secret to starting the stream without any scuff, is to drink a lot of caffeine. Hi Yomi. Hello. Oh, thank you. I did this in a few seconds now. This is from a previous stream, and it took really long for me to get back around to coloring it in. I missed you, Yomi. I haven't seen you around in quite a while. What have you been up to? If you don't mind sharing. I've not seen some of you in a while. I've seen most of you around a lot, which I'm so grateful for. My lovely regulars, my lovely cosmic roaches. I'm usually not awake this morning. Oh, get rest if you need to. No. Puss. We did this drawing long before you made your commission, so I'm not gonna count this as your commission. You're gonna get another drawing that will be your commission. So this is just a bonus that happened beforehand. I don't want to shortchange you by making this the drawing when we're already doing it. Get some sleep if you need to, Yomi. But thank you so much for coming on the stream even though you're half awake. I'll try my best to wake you up. Today is super hyper. Or it will be until I come crashing down at some point. Yes, stay here, hang out with all of us. Just come and talk with all of us. And, you know, have a chill time. Hi, Spacey. Hello. It's okay, Bruce. Do your stuff. Oops. I honestly love it when not love. I really appreciate it when you all have things that you need to do, but for some reason you still come on the stream and you hang out and you put Tene's annoying voice in the background and you do your stuff while listening to me. That is honestly really nice, and I feel really touched when people do that. The fact that you enjoy having me as background noise is it's just touching. It's really touching. Yeah, I get to be your background noise person. I get to spend time with you while you're doing your own thing, and that I like that a lot. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm adjusting the camera so that it stopped flickering off. Alright. I'm really hyper today because I took caffeine, for those that just came in, so I'm gonna be jumping around all over the place. As epically as this music is. Oh, your voice. Oh, thank you, Yomi. I'm definitely ignoring for 10. Don't ignore work. Do your work, please. Please do your work. Don't let me distract you from doing important stuff. Especially if it's work that requires a lot of attention. But yes, I wanted to say, one thing that I love to do with my friends, or things that happen occasionally, is I'm the kind of person that when we are very close as friends, I like to just spend time in a room with them, and we don't need to say anything. Sometimes it's online, we don't need to say anything, we're just on a call, each doing our own thing and enjoying one another's presence. And I think it's really beautiful when you can just feel comfort from being in a room with someone and just enjoying the fact that they're there, even if you're not talking and you're not really interacting all that much. Which is really bad for streaming because I'm supposed to be talking and I'm supposed to be saying stuff to all of you. But when I get really comfortable with all of you, and I'm really comfortable with all of you, I stop talking. I tend to stop talking because I just enjoy, enjoy watching all of you chatting away. I enjoy just coloring or drawing and having all of you be around. I think I'm more entertained by all of you than you are by any of me. So I will have to try and get rid of the habit just a little bit, just when it comes to streaming. But just to know, I really enjoy being around all of you, and it makes me want to not talk and just chill. Spacey says, I love parallel play. My friends and I usually play some music in the background and do our own thing. Yeah, that's I know it's not for everyone. Not everybody enjoys doing that. That's fine. But I think there are moments where you're just spending time with someone and that's enough. Thank you, Black. No, Black is calling Spacey cute. Aww. Yeah, Spacey is cute. Black is cute as well. Take care, Black, when you go running today. Don't push yourself too hard, but I hope you are able to break your records. So I don't know what kind of stream today is gonna be. Maybe it's gonna be really chill as always. Maybe we'll just have a cool, fun time drawing. But knowing that I'm caffeinated, which I will continuously repeat throughout the stream, and just being hyper for all things in general, I'm not sure. Maybe you'll get a lot of me talking today. Maybe you'll be sick of me talking today. Let me just get rid of some of these extra lines. You're gonna get a lot of me just being me today. Thank you for the hydrate, please. Yes. I'm gonna talk a lot. Don't spray. I need to hydrate a lot. I do have water with me. It's running a bit low. I'm drinking. Thank you for the hydrate, please. I'm going to purposefully ignore Spacey. Yeah, no, Spacey, you know what you haven't done in a while? You haven't slept on time. You should go. No, you're working, right? You haven't. You should work. You should focus on working. Sleep. Yes, Plus is completely right. You haven't slept in a while. You should go and sleep. No, Spacey, why? You don't. It's the end of the year. Can I impose a ban when nobody gives any bits until the start of the new year? Cause you all should save up until and save up for Christmas. Tene must. Oh no, there's a bot. It's okay. The other bots will ban them. Should I? Oh wait. I need to be. I'm all over the place today. I'm hyper. I'm too hyper. The music's not helping. It's really exciting. I thank you. Thank you, Spacey. Thank you, Spacey. You already got my friends' gifts and bought myself a computer. You can get yourself more. It's Christmas. Get yourself a little bit more. What? No, you still need to save. You still need to save up. Everybody save up. Save up, get yourself something nice for Apocalypse. There's Christmas in the apocalypse. Yes, get yourself something nice. And oh no, the caffeine was not a good idea. There's a bot. You might not even have seen them. Maybe I was gonna say, should I stop calling out bots? Because I think our security bot, Nightbot, and Siri bot are doing a really good job at keeping all of them away. I don't even need to ban them anymore. They're automatically banned by our protector bots. So I don't think VTubers or streamers generally call out bots either, so maybe I shouldn't call them out. Maybe I should just see them and not give them the attention they want when they pop up in chat. Now you tell me. Still relatively new to to streaming and content creation. I wonder at what point will I not be considered new anymore. Maybe half a year in? Once I'm half a year in, I can stop saying I'm new to content creation and the like. In fact, I'll say I'm very experienced in content creation, and everybody should listen to me when I tell them what to do. Speaking of which, some people have already started listening to me. The ones that I want to bring on for D&D. It feels weird when they ask me questions about things like VTubing and how to put up videos and stuff. It feels really nice, but I also don't feel like an expert on it. So I always tell them that you can ask this person instead. I think they have more insight. I am so sorry. I'm just energetic today. I got myself a cute sweater and a dress that I've been eyeing. Ooh. That's good, Spacey. You're gonna have a whole new look for New Year. A space wizard should dress up nicely. That's part of... I think as a wizard, you're obligated to either be super fashionable or you go the entire other route where you look like you just woke up from bed under a pile of laundry. Those are the only two routes for a wizard. Hi, Ko! Hello. Thank you, Black. Hello, Ko. I can't remember what I called you last time, but hello. Welcome to the stream. Feel free to relax, feel free to lurk, or feel free to chat with us. Bye, Black! I'll try to raid you if my stream finishes early. I promise you the first raid. I guess the only raid, because you can only raid one time a stream. Can you? Is that true? Can you raid more than once? I should put up a sign. I'll put up a sign here. Is that how you spell it? E-I-N-I-M-A-S. Just so I don't need to keep repeating myself to the people that come in and wonder why Tene is so hyper today. And for the ones that are new, they will know that this is not my usual. Oh no, it's gonna look like the drawing is saying that. Thank you for the pat, Yomi. I'll be watching both. Yes, please support Black as well. Black is a very wonderful, running, athletic, golf, tomboy, cat, streamer. The bot gonna choke. Ah. I choked. Thank you for the follow. Wait, who followed? Is it you? No, is it not? It doesn't say it's Yomi. I assume it's Yomi that just followed, but it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything on my activity feed. Wait. Let me look at Twitch and see. Somebody followed. I wanna... It doesn't say who followed. You think it would... Oh yeah, it's okay. It's not Yomi. But thank you for following anyway, Yomi. Thank you. It says my follower goal of 80 was hit. But I don't know who followed. It's... Chat. Cosmic Roaches. I think we just got our first ghost follower. It doesn't tell me who followed. Oh, thank you, Yomi. That's really sweet of you to say. I'm not. I'm just hyper today. But it... Thank you, ghost follower. Wherever you are out there in the world, thank you for coming from the spirit realm to follow Tene. I don't know what happened. I don't see any... It doesn't... Can you hide? Can you hide the fact that you followed someone? Cause can I show my... I can show my activity log. You see, it's got all of this, but it doesn't say that anybody followed. Oh no. Bring it back here. It doesn't say any... I can show the I can show the one on... Can I show the one on Twitch? Does it pop out? Oh, I can bring the whole... I can bring the whole Twitch over. Can you see? You can see all my things, but you can see... Oops. You can see... Look at this log. Nobody has... I've hit my follower goal of 80, which is amazing, thank you. But it doesn't say who followed. Can that happen? Can you just randomly hit a goal and not know? I'm sorry if the person it wants to be anonymous. Oh wait, I just got a message from somebody. Oops, I didn't. Nobody saw that on stream. I think that's fine. I don't know if this person is real. I'm sorry if I think I showed. I don't know what I'm doing. Tene doesn't know what they're doing. It's. I'm too hyper today. I don't know what's going on. I think I've lost it a little bit, chat. I'm just really out of it. Everything's too exciting and energetic. Oops. But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna get through this. Maybe I should drink caffeine more often. Thank you for helping Tene reach 80 followers. Oh, that's right. We are gonna try for 100 followers by the end of the year. I forgot about that. I completely forgot that we wanted to get 100 followers at the end of the year. Oh, I was having too much fun. I forgot that was a goal. But thank you. We are almost there. We are 20 people. We need to drag in 20 people. Thank you for the pat Yomi. Did I say that before? Oh no. I feel like I have ADHD today. I don't, because it is a serious diagnosis. But I feel like my mind is just all over the place today. As a result of taking a little bit of caffeine. I don't know what's going on. I feel... Should I have streamed today? Or should I just have taken the caffeine in secret and then just done my work today? Hang on, let me look at some stuff. Oh, I need to adjust my windows again because I dragged it all over the place. This is going well. We're having a good stream. We're doing alright. Nothing is going wrong. Tene's own mind isn't collapsing in on itself. Okay. We're gonna actually focus. We're gonna focus down. We're gonna start coloring, like we said that we would. We're gonna color on the right layer. I hope this is entertaining to all of you. It feels like I'm putting on a show, but I'm not. This is really how I am when I'm caffeinated. It's just too much. Thank you for enduring this, chat. Is my brush alright? Yes, my brush is alright. My brush is fine. Skin color comes off as so yellow against purple. It's actually, you can see on the, oh no, you can't see on the thing. If you looked at my color wheel, it's actually somewhere in the reds and browns, but it's so yellow on a purple background. Thank you, Ke. I try my best. I try my best with art. That's all I can say. And if anybody has art tips, please let me know. I always like to improve my art. If anybody wants to get into art, please let me know. I want to encourage you to get into art even more. It's all part of my secret ploy, you see. You may think that Tene is encouraging you to get into art due to a passion for art, and because I love motivating all of you to be creative individuals. But in actuality, if I get you all into art, eventually one day I will get fan art back. Maybe, hopefully, probably not. But it's it's a high risk investment. Okay. Squats. I feel I feel so very, very hyper today. Okay, I'm gonna do squats because Plus says redeem squats. I'm gonna disappear off stream, but don't be afraid, you'll still hear me. And if you wanna do squats with Tene, you can do squats together. We'll get healthy together. 1, 2, 3. I'm actually going lower today. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, everybody. 10. Oops, almost fell. God, I did it. I did my 10 squats and I don't feel out of breath because, oh, hang on, I do. Thank you, Yomi. It's very, you're sweet. You're sweet and I'm hyper. I wonder what I'm like on energy drinks. Everyone remain healthy. Yes, what was I gonna do? Flat color first. Oh wait, no, I know what I'm gonna do. I must always start with the eyes. I forgot that I always, when I start coloring, I always start with the eyes. Because they are a signature on this show, on this channel, in this life. Hang on, let's make the background color too neon. Let's make it this green so I can see what I'm doing. I will try to finish coloring this by today, because I managed to finish art on the first time ever. I finished an emote on stream the last time I streamed, and hopefully we'll keep the streak up and be able to continue finishing arts on stream. Hi K-Bine! Good luck with your uni lecture. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention and learn a lot of things and get really smart and have a good job. Or you know, if you're learning something that you enjoy about, then just enjoy it. Yeah, start with a base. Then we're gonna erase the guidelines. It's not bad. You know I'm hyper because I'm saying it's not bad to my own art, which is strange. I usually don't say my art is not bad. I usually just cry when I look at it. Okay, we got the general shape down. K-Bine is the awesome lurker, by the way. Don't say it enough, but K-Bine has been very awesomely lurking. They are amazing at lurking. It feels strange because sometimes I do see people using the lurk command and I want to say hello to them and call them out and say hi, But then I think, do they not want to be called out? The reason that they're lurking is because they want to avoid any attention? Because I get that. Sometimes you just want to be in a stream and watch someone, but you don't want to be known by name. I completely understand that. But sometimes people come in and they want to interact and, you know, talk to Tene, which I also really enjoy. So I never know whether to say hello to someone I see in chat. Unless I know them decently well enough to know that they don't mind being spoken about on the stream. Because I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. But I lack the proper social cues to know what people want. Well, that was a beat drop. The music's so serious now. Thank you for the pat plus. Thank you. I will try not to be this hyper for every stream. But right now I'm really enjoying it. And at risk of outing myself, so to say, I'm really excited for the new year. Mainly because those of you who have been here a while, you know, I've spoken about, and I know, this is we're about to have a battle. Yes, a battle with color theory. It's such a, I'm putting on the music from Ori and the Blind Forest. No, Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I haven't played it, but I thought, why not give the music a shout, music a try. And here we are. Okay. So at risk of being found out by somebody who knows me and who isn't my confidant, I've been talking about how I can't wait to leave my current workplace to find more part-time work so that I will have more time to pursue my hobbies and also stream. Now, don't worry, I'm not quitting a decent paying work just to pursue being a streamer. I'm not that confident. I'm not putting my eggs in one basket. I can't do that. But streaming is part of the reason why I eventually do want to leave. And I am putting a bit of a target on myself by saying this aloud to all of you, because that means I have to do it. Can't change my mind. And also, if anybody from my work ever sees me and figures out who I am, then they'll know that I'm gonna, well, surprise. If anybody is here from there, please don't tell HR. I'm not ready to say it yet. I'm just planning it. It's gonna happen. I've never felt more confident in my life that it's something I really want to do. And I need to find a place that suits me more. I need to find a place where I can have the time and freedom to do the things I want to do, and also feel like I'm making a contribution to wherever I'm at. And it doesn't have to be fully passionate. If it's just a job that I take on as a means of survival, but at least I feel like I'm doing something there, so be it. That's enough for me. I said recently to somebody that I would rather live a simple life filled with all the things that I love to do, like coming here and streaming and talking to all of you, than living a boring, financially stable life. Don't worry. I'm very... Tene is still very I was gonna say very money-minded. But that sounds like I'm a miser. It sounds like I'm very aware of stability and financial stuff. So I'm not gonna throw myself to the sharks either. I have a plan just to reassure anybody. I don't know because I can't remember. Must have been probably a very good artist. I only say those sort of things to amazing artists. Now, for those who don't know, who haven't taken a very close look at Tene, you should. I gave a lot for this model. You should take a very good look at it. If you look at my eyes, yeah, you can see that they constantly shift and move. So nobody should tell me that I am inconsistent in drawing my eyes, because my eyes are inconsistent. Did I do all of that just so that I could draw my eyes however I wanted to and not keep to a standard? Maybe. Just carved from stone, a supermodel, really? Maybe it'd be funny if I said that to multiple people and now they're all just fighting in the chat about who the person is. Can I put on music that isn't sounding like we're going to battle with Goliath? That's better. I think so. Maybe in a second I'll be proven wrong and it will turn into something really scary and dark. Michelangelo would be jealous. They would be if they knew who they were going up against. Okay. It's the thing, I get to relax, I get to into the art. I don't want to speak, I just want to draw. Which, both good and bad. But let me see if I can give these eyes a bit more depth. I'm gonna go to the base layer and just round this out a little bit more. I think it's fine over here. Okay. See, I think here, then I don't know if all of you can notice the very minor color changes I'm making to everything. It's really extremely hard to see. I have to look at myself. I don't remember the colors of my eyes. They just sort of are. They just shift and move, and I don't know why they're the way they are. Maybe one day an impromptu lore video will explain everything. Oop, a little bit of lag. Oh, the music has gone dark and scary again. No, this is meant to be a really chill, really relaxed stream. Maybe Ori and the Will of Wisp has more darker moments than I realized. Let's go for Stardew Valley. Yeah, that's more relaxing. Everybody can calm down and just enjoy the music of farming. And I've never played Stardew Valley. Giving gifts to people. That's what they do there, right? They just give gifts. And then people like you because you gave them stuff. That's how it works. Maybe the radiation from the nuclear apocalypse has something to do with it. What, with me not playing Stardew Valley? That could explain it. Just haven't found a copy of the game yet. I wanna have a little bit of darker. Hello. Ah, yes, hydration. Thank you, plus. Ah, your eyes. Radiation from the nuclear apocalypse. No, I don't think so. That's the last of my water. It's okay, I'll get more. We'll have like a break in 20 minutes and I'll get more water. I don't know. I don't think so. Oops. Who knows, really? Who knows? All I know is that they are the way that they are. Okay. Then I'm gonna erase the line out here. And out here. Thank you for the pat Spacey. Thank you. I'm just figuring out eyes. Thank you for the pat Oimoy. I'm always struggle with your name. Oimoy May. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Oh wait, I need to show the sign. So you know why I'm acting weird today. Oh, I need to plug in the laptop or else it's gonna die on stream. Okay, all good. Let's go. Hello everybody. Hi new people that have come in. Wonderful to see all of you. As always. I just love it when all of you are on stream. They're too bright. Lower the brightness just a little bit. The power of filters. Okay. And then we're gonna take a bit of stars. Just gonna sprinkle them in a little bit. Just where they're needed. And we're gonna do an overlay. Sorry, I must concentrate on the eyes. They're the most important part of any Tene drawing. Is it? No, it's on divide overlay. Ooh, not bad, but I'll keep the multiplier on. I do want it to have a little bit of grayness. There we go. Hang on now. Let me just organize this folder a little bit so that I don't get mixed up. Okay. There we go. You can't see what's happening off screen. That's fine. It's part of the magic. People might be asking, Tene, why are you coloring the whites of your eyes blue? It's okay. It's color theory. Maybe. I'm not really sure myself. I don't know how colors work. Does that look right? Okay, and then here's the trick of it all. We put a darker, slightly more saturated. No, slightly less saturated, sorry. Suddenly looks a lot brighter. And we're also gonna lighten it up just a little bit at the bottom. Okay, I lied. I don't know how color theory works. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Okay. Thank you, Yomi. Thank you, Moi Moi. Manifesting for smooth modding. Oh, someone's modding. I'm close to being. Oh, good luck, Cruz. That's so tough. That's really tough to get to mod Skyrim. Where is I? What am I doing? Does that look alright? I guess it does. It looks just about alright. Maybe just a bit of a line where the shadows meet the whites. A little bit. Separation. Alright. And I'm gonna thank you for the pat puss. Thank you. I'm gonna just add the highlights a little bit more. I'm gonna exaggerate them just a little bit more. Maybe move this one up. Okay, I see. If we make it a bit more overly, then it will look like it's following the shape of the eye. Kind of, maybe. Don't listen to what Tene says for art. I don't know what I'm doing. Is that better? Or is the other way better? I think that way was. I think the first way was better. And then I'm also going to bring just a little bit of white around the edge of the eye. I promise I will talk a little bit more in a little bit. I'm just concentrating. Okay, we did the eyes. They didn't take that long. Good. We're on track, we're on time. Still don't know how to run art streams properly, but that's okay. You can see there's some gaps in the One thing I learned to do was I used to do color by color and I would put shadow on each of the colors. But I learned that it's much easier to create everything and then you put the shadow on everything because it makes it look more uniform instead of trying to pick out the individual shadows for everything. Okay, where is I now? Coloring. We still got a lot to color. Let's start with the hood. Oh, and I'm using green so that you know it's not a green screen. There's been a lot of controversy as of late with AI and people using green screens and stuff. I won't get too deep into it. I don't really know what's going on either. I just know something like that is happening. And it makes me sad. It bothers me that people are still using AI and trying to be an artist when they have talent to be an artist. You don't need AI. You just need a bit of motivation and creative will to go out there and pursue creation. And you know, creation is all about enjoying the process of creating. So why don't you go out and make something with your own hands instead of relying on stolen artwork? I guess you can tell I am opposed with AI. I'll be very blunt with it. I'm opposed to AI. I'm opposed. Okay. I should be clear. I should be very, very clear. I'm opposed to generative AI in art and writing. I don't like those two. AI that's used for other stuff like helping. One example is helping those people who can't speak again, because AI can help predict their text and help them talk more smoothly to other people. I'm fully in support of that. Fully in support of AI that actually does better people's lives. I'm not in support of generative AI that takes over creative work, because firstly, it's lazy. Don't be lazy. And secondly, it's not really making anything of its own. It's stealing from other people. Every single piece of AI art can't exist without somebody else's real art first for the machine to study. And that's not creation, that is just copying. And people will say, but Tene, what about artists copying other artists to learn stuff? Like, you know how some people will look at somebody's art as a reference and then try to don't trace. Tracing isn't good unless you are very unless you just say, hey, I'm tracing this piece of art to learn how to draw stuff like this, because you can learn from tracing. If you're doing it like that, then okay, at least you're learning something. Probably don't post the art to the internet, just do it yourself for private practice. AI isn't learning when it's tracing. It isn't learning when it's copying other people's art. It's just putting together a series of other people's art, and it's not giving them credit, and it's not making the art any better. In fact, it makes it worse, because that piece of art was created with feeling and thought and genuine effort put into every piece of it, and AI is just taking all of that and twisting it, and it's not understanding what it's creating. Making something from algos of existing art and sound tracing is different. Indeed, yes, it is. Indeed, I like that. Indeed. I mean, for example, not to be pretentious, you could ask me like, oh, what does each stroke of your art mean? And I could at least point to it and say, hey, this piece, this horn over here, it took me such a long time to get it correct. In fact, I don't like the shape of it at all now, so it took me a while for it to finally meet my vision. But I'm so happy that I went through these different iterations of it in order to get to where I wanted it to be, which is like this. I guess so. Yeah, like that. A little bit thicker here. You see, I can say I made it too thin, so I went back in and I gave it a shot and I made it a bit thicker, exactly to how I like it. Don't quote me on that. And I also added in the stitching because it's part of, you know, I need my hood to go over my horns. It's part of me, it's part of my story. And AI can't tell you that. You could generate the same picture. It could generate a picture of Tene with horns, but it can't tell you why it made the strokes the way it did. It can't tell you like, oh, it took me so much effort to get here, and there's so much hardship into oh, not hardship, there's so many iterations of this I had to go through, so much I had to think about when creating this. It can't tell you that it loved the process of making something. And I don't wanna be outright cruel to the people that do use AI, because I actually think they just don't understand that they are creative people and that they have so much they could give and so much they could put into the world, and they would probably really enjoy creating things if they just gave it a shot. Because I think that the people that use AI to make art, there's a part of them that is hungry, right? To create things and to express themselves. And they just don't understand that they are more than capable of being able to express themselves if they just picked up a pencil or tried learning to draw or paint or sculpt. And it's sad because they're missing out on enjoying these sorts of things. And missing out they're missing out the best parts of art, which is just, you know, creating it. I mean, if I just AI'd everything, then I wouldn't be here talking to all of you and coloring this at the same time. And I understand it's easier to just put in a prompt and have your the artwork that you wanted magically appear. But it's not your art. It's not your creation. It's somebody else's creation that has been twisted and made into something without any real thought or effort put into it. And let's say one day AI does become sentient and they start creating on their own, then it's the at least they're also going through the effort of creating. I would love to see an art piece of an AI painting. You know, not like creating like this is big brain stuff. This is stuff that can only happen when Tene is on caffeine. Can you imagine? This really hang on, I just plugged in the camera, so it's I need to touch a bunch of stuff. Oh yes. Can you imagine? Okay, I'm not gonna draw this because I don't think I'm talented enough. But somebody take this idea, don't put it into AI, don't put it into generative art. Go and find an artist. What I'm thinking is, imagine this really hyper realistic artwork, and somebody draws. I don't know what other generative AI places. I only know ChatGPT. I think one of them is called Journey, like Journey, the one that generates artwork, like Journey AI, drawing a screen on a robot body. Yes, this is a robot body. Gears. So, Journey AI on a robot body, but you have them in front of an easel, and you have them holding a paintbrush, and now the AI is, for the first time, creating art that means something because it's gone sentient and it's creating art that it wants to create in order to express itself. And I don't know, maybe the sketch is just a bunch of like paint strokes on it because it's learning to be human by actually going out there and creating proper artwork on its own merit based on its experiences instead of just generating stuff. Somebody take this idea to people. bring this idea to someone who make this a reality. Okay, that's enough of Tene's idea rant. I can't do it. It's I picture it to be a very hyper realistic piece of art, and you could point to it and you could analyze it and you could say like, see, the AI is becoming human, and what it means to be human is to truly create something of its own volition and expression and all of that. Can you tell I studied literature back in the day? Yeah, I'm sorry for that tangent. I kind of went off the wall. Got really excited about the idea though. Oh, somebody find an artist. You don't need to commission them, but float the idea to them. Maybe they'll be inspired. And yeah, humans can get inspired to create stuff. Like I was inspired to create this. And hopefully I'll be inspired enough to finish coloring it on stream today. I know people use paint bucket. I don't like to use paint bucket. I like the painfully slow method of coloring it in like color pencils. And yeah, go out there, go educate somebody who is into generative AI. Say, hey, why don't you come and draw with me today? Why don't you just come and have fun creating something today? Is too much AI talk. Come watch this really cool streamer. Help them get 100 followers by the end of the year. I forgot entirely about that goal. I forgot that we were aiming for 100 followers. I don't know if we'll make it. I don't think we're gonna make it, but that's alright. Very chill, Tene. I know I'm hyper. I am just super awake. I hope it lasts until I finish until I finish editing some of the shorts that I want to put out today. I'm slowly getting back into putting out all the short content. I feel like I've been missing from it for so long. I haven't been able to be consistent for a while. Just super busy. But we're slowly getting there. We're getting back into it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yes. Hang on. Let me focus on filling in the areas around here. I should probably learn to use the paint bucket tool so it's not so painfully slow when I color. It's just my method. Yeah, I hope you have an amazing on the stream. I'll be nice and not toss out any more bits. Okay, thank you, Spacey. Good. Save them for yourself and be nicer and get rest. Get rest when you need to. Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, everybody. Don't overexert yourself. Unless you're black, then maybe unless you're black in the chat. Unless you're straight black, the username straight black in the chat. I realize it sounds off. This is the first time I'm hearing it. I don't. It's their fault. They have this. Unless you're straight black in the chat, who is a running VTuber, they have to exert themselves a little bit more. Don't clip anything. I am out of it today. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I'm going, but we're all here today, and we're all alive. Thank you for the pat Nabe. Hi Nabe. Hang on. Let me shout out Nabe. I should have a bot that can do this, but I like shouting them. I like shouting people out personally. Go check out Nabe's streaming. They are also an amazing streamer. And I'm gonna be putting out more design shorts soon where I look at VTuber designs and I talk about what makes them pretty and the story I think that's behind all of them. And I think I'm gonna put out Navi's one soon. But first, let me color all this. I know the horn should be on a separate layer. I swear I'm not following Nabe. Aww, don't make Nabe sad. No, don't make Tene sad. I'm sad when you... No, I don't want to pressure anyone to follow anybody though. What do I do? Just you do you. You enjoy what you're enjoying doing. That's all I ask. Actually, let me see if I can use the paint bucket too for this one. Oops. A little bit faster. I still need to clean up the edges. Fire Alpaca is probably not the best art program in the world, but it's free, and that's all I can ask for. Oh, it's past the hour. I'm gonna take a small break to get. Thank you, Yomi, for saying it's amazing. Thank you. I feel like a narcissist. I'm drawing myself and I am right here. Okay, I'm gonna take a very short break, about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go and get more water. Everybody go and get more water. Everybody take care of yourself. We'll be back really soon. 5 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, bye. No, I pressed the wrong button. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay, hello everyone. I'm back. I've got water. It's really hot. I gotta let it cool down first. But yes, I'm back. How's I doing? I'm gonna down more sweet. More mints. Thank you. I need to slowly wean myself off menthol lozenges. I've been taking too much of them during work in order to stay awake, and I think I need to cut down on the amount I take. Else you get too used to the minty flavor, and then you can't taste mint as strongly anymore. So I've heard. So I will slowly try and take less and less of that. Have you all ever had like not an addiction, but I do like you know how some people drink a lot of caffeine? Have you ever had something like that where you realize you're overindulging in something? Have you ever felt that you're becoming too addicted to something? Not necessarily food, it could have been games. And how did you manage to wean yourself off that addiction? I know people who drink too much coffee, they're my parents. Screen Herman says, so there's coffee in the apocalypse? No! Well, yes! But this wasn't like a cup of coffee, it was a coffee bun that I took on purpose because I wanted to be wide awake for today, but it might have been too much. And now I'm too awake. And I'm very, very all over the place with energy. Too sensitive to caffeine. Can't have any of it. Shouldn't have any of it. Should stop. Do y'all like coffee? And if you do, convince me why it's actually good. I don't know, I don't really fancy the taste of regular coffees. And if you're gonna have it sweet, then why have coffee? Just get something else. Something else that's naturally sweet. Oh, thank you, Hermit. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyway. It's me hugging chat. I'm gonna try and finish coloring it by today. I'm gonna change the background color just so I can see. Neon, okay, so I can see the gray a little bit better. Hang on, let me just adjust this. Whoops, adjust this area up here. Okay. These are all the tiny things that, if you zoom out, you're not gonna notice that they're there. But I like to fill them in anyway. Just so as an artist that I know they are not there and that they are properly filled in. Yeah, like this tiny bit. I think a lot of artists are very meticulous about certain parts. Even when they're messy sketch artists, they want things done in a certain way. Hydrate. Thank you, Minecraft Cat. I will hydrate. But my water's too hot. I need to let it cool down. I made it too hot. Naomi says coffee is good. Why? What about it tastes so nice? What about it makes you like it? Is it just because it helps you stay awake? And if you don't drink coffee, what other drink helps you stay awake? And also detoxing. I see. What other drinks are your favorites? And you know, tell me why they're your favorites. Is it because they do stuff like coffee where they keep you awake, or you like it cause it tastes a certain way? Or I like peppermint because it helps with digestion. I have a really weak stomach. It's not so bad, but sometimes it just gets really sensitive to certain foods and stuff, and then I get a tummy ache and it's not fun. But peppermint tends to help with digestion, and maybe it's a placebo effect, but I find that it's helped me through a lot of tummy troubles. Is there a drink out there that does that for you? Besides just tasting nice, it actually has helped you through something? Or maybe it's like the first thing you could ever remember tasting in liquid form when you were but a child. Tell me if there's a story behind it. I love hearing about all the stories that all of you have. And very, very soon, I want to do more story stuff as well. It's coming, I promise. I just need to stay awake long enough to edit videos and all. My God says I like to have a warm beverage to sip on hand in general. I like warm drinks. Between a hot and cold drink, I always go for something warm usually. Teas or herb don't matter. I drink them by the liters daily. Please, all in moderation. No, the other YouTube once I made Tene hydrate. That was the height of my life. I didn't miss it, right? No, I don't see any. I will hydrate, I promise. I do have water. Oh, come on, other you hermit. You know what's the height of your life? It's the fact that you're here in this very moment. And every day that you get to wake up is a new height of your life. Is that too much? Is that too cheesy? I believe it. Oops. I can't drink hot drinks, but iced tea and coffee is nummy. Why can't you drink hot drinks? Or is it cause it's just a temperature thing? You don't like the temperature? Hot is the only way to drink those beverages. You have sinned against mankind. Nah, there's so many cold coffees nowadays. I can't keep up with them. I don't know what it all means. I know it's really simple. I think like an Americano is just coffee with milk. Is that what it is? And an espresso is just coffee with more caffeine. Please don't start a war of iced coffee versus hot coffee in chat. Oh, you know, do what you want, but don't hurt anybody over it. I've been wanting to try more coffees just for the flavor. But the caffeine is really a bit too much for me. I mean, I'm the way I am today all because I ate bread. That was coffee bread. That was coffee bread. Can you imagine me on a full cup of coffee? I don't think I would sleep for days. I think I'd be awake until the end of time. Until I got to see the dawn of a new mankind. How dare they do not agree with my opinions? I just really sensitive towards coffee. Even tea. No. You know, even I love tea. But I can't drink regular tea. I have to drink, I always drink flower tea or herbal tea because there's no caffeine, like caffeine-free teas. If I drink tea with caffeine in it, firstly, it has a bit of an odd flavor to me. I'm not sure if that's the caffeine or just how those teas are made. But if I drink tea with caffeine, I also get really energetic and really hyper. And I guess it's good if I want to stay awake, but most of the time I don't want to stay awake. Like chamomile, I think it depends. Most chamomile tea I think is caffeine free because it's made for sleeping, right? But no, I usually drink flower tea, so like the raw peach herbs. I love peach tea. Peach tea is really nice with dried peaches and tea leaves. Peppermint tea, of course, I drink a lot of that. There's citrus tea, but I don't like it as often. I think it's something you drink occasionally. You can't drink citrus tea every day. The flavor is a bit too strong. Honey tea, honey lemon tea, which is really just hot water and honey and lemon. And what other teas do I drink? What else? The ones that I can find in the apocalypse. Whenever I raid the abandoned tea stores that nobody goes to. Milk. Ooh, Bagos is talking about milk tea. It would be interesting to have a mini garden. Ooh, okay. When I find some tea seeds, what does tea? I know they say that all tea comes from a single plant, and how it's processed is what determines the flavor. That's what I've heard. When I find, I guess it's a seed. I guess if it's a plant, it comes from a seed. Maybe. I find a tea plant, I'll start a tea garden in the apocalypse. And then I'll have all the tea in the world. And also I need how do you process tea? Because the processing changes how it tastes, right? I guess I need to go learn that. Luckily this box here has survived and has the internet on it, so I can just look that up. Hang on. What other than I've seen a lot of strong opinions in chat. I'm trying to read all of them. Where's my mouse? If it's brewed hot, it's supposed to be consumed hot. I'm not even a coffee person yet. I have such a strong opinion on this. Oh no. Milk tea. I am okay with milk tea, but I don't drink it very often because it's quite sweet. And sometimes milk is a bit heavy. It's also not that good for people with sensitive tummies. Sometimes. What else is there? Do you eat boiling soup? Do you eat cold soup? Which is a thing. Cold soup is a thing. Trying to add milk on regular tea feels like it's lacking something. Some black teas, when you add milk, it's a whole different tea. I think they usually use it for black tea. I don't think they flower tea. You don't usually add milk because the flower, the herb is sweet enough. Oh, pea flower tea. I love pea flower tea. To be fair, the flower doesn't actually have a lot of flavor itself. There's other things in there that give it its flavor. But I love the blue color of it, and I love it when you put a little bit of lime and it becomes purple. They should, if you haven't heard, go and get some pea. Okay. It's a bit expensive sometimes. If you pea flower tea. It is really nice. The flavor is very light, and usually you drink it with either a little bit of honey or a bit of something sweet inside, because the flavor is so light it doesn't actually have much of a taste. But if you put a drop of lime or a little bit of lemon inside, oops, you put a little bit of lemon inside, it goes from this brilliant blue all the way to this really dark purple, and it's just really fun. It's really fun, y'all. I like pea flower tea. You should go and try it. If you can find it, go and try it. Or go to a fancy tea place and just try the pea flower tea and order nothing else. That is Tene's mission for all of you today. If you can find pea flower tea, and then come back and tell me how it was. Tell me if it was as magical an experience as I made it out to be. It's really cool though. I love those transforming foods. I know some people see it as why should food transform, but it's really cool when, for example, I've seen the one where it's a ball of chocolate and somebody pours milk over it and then it opens up and it becomes a flower. Isn't it cool? Why can't food be magical? It has to be tasty, yes. It has to be fulfilling to you. It has to fill you up. But that doesn't stop it from being a little bit magical. Have some fun. Play with your food, but in a way that's not wasteful. All I got is Yorkshire Gold and mint tea. I've never tried Yorkshire tea. Mint tea I have had plenty of. What other teas have I had? I've had a lot of different teas. I've had green tea. Obviously, as a person who has a lot of green on them, I have tried green tea. Honestly, it's okay. I prefer it when it's hot. When it's really hot, it's nice. When it's cold, you can taste the bitterness a bit. Pure matcha tea is really bitter, of course. It's not sweet. Matcha, actual green tea, matcha tea is bitter. The authentic ones are bitter. And it's not that great tasting, in my opinion. I don't go for bitter things that often, but it's really fun to whisk it around. Because they give you the traditional little pot, and then they give you a whisk which looks like bitter like an attitude Tene. Oh no! I've been burned, chat. I think I'm gonna end the stream. No. I've been roasted. That's a good one though. I like it. Let me finish up the hair first. I wanna finish coloring today. I wanna do shading today. Don't want to have to do another stream with this. I might have to, or I might do it off stream. We'll see how I feel. Okay. Then the arms. Going back and forth, just checking chat. Everything is okay. I was gonna say more. I have more to say. The energy hasn't ended yet. So, I had a really fun D&D session yesterday. I won't give away too many details because I respect my players' privacy. But it was just really fun. I also don't want to say what campaign it is in case people, I don't know, they look it up and they somehow track me based on that. You're all scary. I don't know what you're capable of, but I'm sure you're capable of a lot. Because you're all very skilled. So I won't say too much of what it was. It was one of the beginner campaigns. But if you look at most of the beginner campaigns, if you want to get into doing Dungeons and Dragons, I will say most of the beginner campaigns, they are very good for introducing mechanics and all of that. They're very good for getting a player into a setting where they can experience all sorts of things, but they're really boring. It's the story is really predictable. There's not a lot of twists and turns, and it's good practice for any dungeon master or game master to get into the habit of improvising and adding your own things to D&D adventures. That's not to say that you can't just follow the module. It's completely fine if you just want to follow the module and play it out exactly. You're gonna have an okay game. There's nothing wrong with that. But if I should stop repeating myself so often, but it's a habit saying but if you want to have an even more exciting adventure, and as a dungeon master you want to improve your skills to the point where you are wowing your players and worrying yourself and watching your players just get so into it, then you will have to look at the simple adventures, and you're gonna have to pick moments where you're gonna change up the story a little bit or throw in certain things that you've created and just see where the players go with it. There are there's people, do you all want dungeon mastering tips, game mastering tips for D&D? I have a lot. I shouldn't spill too many secrets because I do this professionally. I will give you this little tidbit about my personal life and say yes, I am paid to do I am paid to be a DM. I am paid to do Dungeons and Dragons for people. I'm still very new to professional D&D. I've been doing it for only a couple months where I've been officially a DM, and I really enjoy it. It's super fun, and I'm learning so much from my peers and from my players, and it makes me really happy. I'm paid to be a professional nerd. I know that's meant as a dig, but honestly I'm really happy to be paid to be a professional nerd. I really enjoy it. It's so fun, and I don't want to okay, let me be a narcissist for a second. For the pat blues, let me be a narcissist for a second. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm not sneezing. I like to liven things up by throwing at the rask, and that's my tip. On level 1. But yeah, I not only do I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy watching my players. Some of them are beginner players, and it's so fun to watch them fall in love with D&D and fall in love with role playing and get as much into it as I am. But also, I'm actually good at it. And it sounds really pretentious to say, oh yes, I'm good at it. But you know when you just hit your stride on something and the people around you tell you that yeah, actually you're really good at this, and you feel like you know what you're doing. It's great. It feels amazing to feel like you're actually good at something. As we all know, my limited good at skills. Well, I'm good. I think I'm good for a general audience. I don't want to say that I'm perfect for everyone, because there's a table out there for different people. If you try D&D and the first table you find doesn't match your style, then keep trying until you find a table that does, because it's such a open game and so many things can happen that not every table is gonna meet your expectations. You know, some people love the combat and they don't do as much role playing, or some people love role playing and they don't get into combat as much. find a table, find a dungeon master, find a group that matches your style. But don't be afraid to try something new. If you're getting into D&D, one of the #1 rules is try to have fun. Even if it doesn't match your vibe straight away, just try to have fun with it, see what it's about, and then go out there and find the table that fits what you like to do. That's my advice if you want to get into D&D. But yes, so I am a professional dungeon master, and I get really giddy every time I say that, because I'm so happy to say that yes, I am a professional dungeon master. People are willing to take me on professionally and ask me to host a game for them. I'm sorry. It's just I'm just really happy about it. The way my table plays is if it breathes, it must die. Ah, you have the murder hobo table. That's a way to play, as long as everybody's into it. When you're game mastering, it's a lot about gauging the table and how well they get along with each other and what sort of things they like. And then you rein them in accordingly based on who they are, the sorts of things they enjoy, while also making sure that there is something for everybody. Oh no, what color are my pants? Okay. Hang on, I need to find my reference colors. Okay, got it. Do you guys want to see something a little bit special? Let me just check whether there's anything spoilery about this. This is something a bit special. It's hard to find something that can't be solved with just killing the problem. I tell you what to do. First, if they kill something really super fast, it's okay, it happens. But if you wanna keep them in the game longer, round 2, undead fortitude, it comes back alive. Or you purposefully make a puzzle that can't be solved with violence, that every time they try and go at it with violence, the situation just becomes worse and they have no choice but to actually think about stuff. Second, the next thing you can do is try to make them have attachments to characters and NPCs. It doesn't need to be super deep. You don't need to make this very in-depth character and say, oh, they have this tragic backstory that I want all of you to love and care for. Sometimes it works out. Most of the times they're gonna just get attached to the first goblin they see that looks a bit cute. And that's perfectly fine. We humans get attached to all sorts of things. Just roll with it. Put that character that they really like into a situation where violence can't solve it. Like if it's hostage, and if they get violent, then something's gonna happen to the character that they care about. Or you could purposely, one thing I like to do at the very beginning would be, oh no, the cute goblin, the first to go. Okay, one thing you can also do is at the very beginning, when you're making your, this is becoming Dungeon Master Tips with Tene, when you're making your character sheets and you want them to get into the story, just straight up tell them, hey, all of you have this mutual friend. You all need to tell me why you're friends with this person. And force them to basically say, this is part of your backstory now. You can do anything you want, but your backstory is going to include this friend. And all of you really like. And then you ask them to come up with reasons why they enjoy this friendship. So they themselves form that attachment. And then you get to do stuff and play around with it. Okay. Sorry, my mind is jumping everywhere, but I saw something. You wanna see the first ever draft of Tene? This is what I sent to Kana. Kana who helped me dress me up for the camera. This is what I look like in a post-apocalypse, and I just wanted to convey it on stream. So kinda looked at this scribble, and they made me. I think they call my art mother. Is that true? They are my art mother at this point. But yes, it looks like the sort of thing that you would doodle when you're a teenager, right? It's like, oh, I wanna be this really cool mask looking gremlin. I wanna have paint splatters all over me, and oh, fingerless gloves. A little bit of history, yeah, that's true. And of course I really wanted my eyes to be right. I could let Kana do whatever they wanted for the rest of it. But I was really picky about the eyes, and it came out better than I hoped for. Please go check out Kana. She's amazing. And yeah, that's a little bit of history. If you look at the back, you can see I contemplated wings at one point. I don't have wings. Or do I? You don't know. You'll never know. Maybe one day you'll know. I don't know. It's all up to fate and chance. We'll see. But yeah, that's a little bit of a bit of what it took to make Tene the way that Tene is. A little story of how now I came to be. And it's weird to think, right? From a little sketch, suddenly now I'm here. I'm here, and I'm also here on the screen. There's a lot of Tene today. I don't know. Are the horns part of your hood or your head? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Maybe we'll know one day. If all goes to plan. If I get to do the things I want to do. You know, one of the reasons that I hope one day I get to reach more people and be I was gonna say famous, but I'm not famous, but how do you say, making this into like a part-time career thing. I want to do that, not only so I can keep doing this for forever, but also so I can afford to do really cool things like more lore videos. No, not famous, infamous. No, I don't want to be cancelled. I've yet to achieve the being noticed to be enough to be cancelled. I'm sneezy. I wanna be big. I wanna be known. I want my name up in lights. No, I don't want my name up in lights. It's too much. No names in lights. It was your own doing making a platypus plushie. What does that make me infamous? What did the platypus do? I should have made Perry the platypus, but I just didn't have the colors. Maybe one day I'll redo him when I'm more experienced and have a better number of needles. I don't make the rules today. Are you sure? You seem to be making the rules at this point. Tell me why. Why? Platypus is infamous. Sorry, I hit the mic. Sniffling a bit late. Maybe the caffeine's wearing off, but I don't feel like it's wearing off. I still feel really energetic. But yes. Speaking of, I'm all over the place today. There's no one topic for this stream. Today we're just drawing and talking about whatever comes to my head. Petapaya heralds of the demon realm. I thought scorpions were the heralds of the demon realm. Scorpion the demon, go check them out. Which is why they're not well received. Aww. No, we welcome demons here. We welcome. I'm gonna shout out Scorpion. It's been a long time. They've probably been really busy. I'm just gonna give them a little shout out. If I can send a message. The Scorpion's retired? No, I think he still streams. How can I send a message? Is it because it's... I'm wasting time, but it's not time wasted to shout out people that deserve being shouted out. Let me see if I can get this right. I'm trying to remember Scorpion's name. I think that's correct. I hope that goes to the right one. I can't click it at this moment for some reason. I can't click anything in chat, which is fine. I'm just gonna hope I shouted out the correct Scorpion. Yeah. They're a streamer that used to come onto our streams a lot, but I think they've been busy recently. I hope they're doing okay. Yeah. Get rid of the angry eyebrows, because I have to press the number pad, which is where all my toggles are. The illusion is broken. Yeah. Okay. Speaking of, yes. To jump around to more topics. I can't wait to do more sewing streams. I'm gonna have to prepare. No, not the illusion. I'm gonna have to prepare a bit for the next one because it's gonna be a little bit more complicated of a design. So I'm gonna have to prepare some of the pieces beforehand, or else it take too long on stream. I also need to go and sew a few things for one of the Christmas events I'm going to. I'm making the plush of a logo for somebody. I don't know who, because it's a random gift exchange. I need to do that. It's gonna happen off camera because I don't want people to look up the logo and know where it is from. Yes. So no sewing stream this week. No sewing stream next week because I'm gonna be busy with that and Christmas is happening. But I will return with a sewing stream in will it be January by then? No, it'll still be December. I'll return with a sewing stream. Oh no, but Christmas is then. Okay, I'll return with a sewing stream on January the 1st. I'll plan for it. I plan for it to be every Thursday. Having a sewing stream. I've sort of created a schedule where certain things will only happen on certain days. And sewing, oh thank you, Hermit. I will hydrate. I will drink. It's still really hot. It's still a bit too hot, but I managed to take a sip. I'll let it cool down. Yes, so the sewing stream is gonna come back on Thursday. It's gonna be on January 1st. Here it says Tene. Unless somebody calls me away for New Year. I made you hydrate by using points. I know, but I don't want to let you down. If you tell me to drink, I will drink the water. Where is it? So yeah, sewing streams will be on Thursday. It will happen on January 1st. Unless somebody pulls me away for New Year, that could happen. Okay, thank you. You missed. You missed. I'm below it. I will drink. I'll take another sip, but it's a bit hot. Yeah, I did it. The tiniest of sips. This is hot water, so it's not cooled down yet. Who's aiming that thing? It was you, and you wasn't aimed very well. I managed to avoid it. They need to be fired. The ghost is the ghost follower. Oh wait, I should update my follow thing, right? How do I do that? Oh wow, I can put a 60-second ad. I didn't know that. I just saw it in quick actions. Manage goals. It says it should automatically level up, updating at the end of your stream. Oh, I see. You'll update at the end. Okay. I can run a 60-second ad now. I didn't realize. I kind of want to press it and force everyone to watch an ad. That'd be funny, right? Or when people get mad. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna press 60-second ad. It's loading. Pre-roll ads are disabled for. I'm confused. If I follow and then follow again, would you get a new message? I don't know. I kind of put on an ad. I don't know if people can hear me right now. They might be subject to a 60-second advertisement. It didn't work. Is everyone getting an ad now? I won't do it too often. I promise. I just saw the button and I thought it'd be really funny. They probably can't hear me now because they're watching ads. Oh no. I'm alone again. I'm alone because I made everyone watch ads. Funny though. It's late and I haven't finished the base color because I've been talking so much. Just having too much fun. Is that a crime? I'm sorry, it was just really funny. It's probably not funny for all of you. I won't do it again. I just saw the button. I saw the button and I thought, okay, I have to do it now. Just want to see what happens. And it did exactly what I thought would happen, and it played an ad. Oh, the music stopped. Oops. Hang on. I'll bring it back. Yes. I'm sorry everybody that got jump scared by an advertisement. But thank you for providing me some entertainment while that was happening. Who would have thought that the button labeled ads would play ads? It's like when you see a really shiny red button and you just want to press it. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. I won't press it again. Why is that even a button? Oh, I guess if you're taking a break and you just want to roll ads while you're taking a break, then you would press that button, right? I feel like people wouldn't like it though. I mean, you take a break and then suddenly an ad happens. Not many people like having ads just suddenly appearing in front of them. I'm gonna at least try to get the base color done. And then maybe rendering and shading will happen. Don't let Tene anywhere near the nuclear. How do you think the apocalypse happened? How do you think I got to be in the post-apocalypse? Where do you think I was when it all went down? Why do you think I survived? I was in the bunker. I was the one pressing the button. Not canon. Not canon lore. No, it's not canon. It was a cannon. It was a nuke. It wasn't a cannon. It was a nuke. But I was gonna say more. Yeah. So the plushie stuff gonna come back eventually. I'm super excited for it because I'm going to start pivoting into VTuber plushies. Creating plushies for VTubers who don't have their own line of plushies, and who I admire enough to create a plush of. The only one that will be an exception is of course one of my Oshis who does have a plush out, but I can't afford it, so I will just go and create a plush of them anyway. And they have tons of designs. A lot of the designs don't have plushies yet, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna start with them. I'm gonna start with another one of my Oshis that some of you may know. She's very pretty and very, very kind and helpful. So I don't think she has a plush of her out there. So I will take it upon myself to make one of her. And I don't know what to do with it actually. I don't know that once I make a plush of a VTuber, what do I do with it? Because it feels kind of creepy to just have it in my house. But also, it feels creepy to want to send it to them. Because can you imagine just opening your letterbox and suddenly you get a voodoo doll looking plush of yourself in the mail? I don't know whether that'd be too creepy to send. I don't know if I should give it out to somebody who wants it in chat, because it's not my property. It's somebody else. It's a plush of somebody else. Am I allowed to give that away to someone else? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out slowly. Eventually, maybe. Probably not. Just means you love the design. I do, but I also don't really know what to do with the plush once it's made. Maybe I should wait until after it's actually made before I start talking about it now. But I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna change the background color again so I can see. If it's an actual person, not a VTuber, then maybe a little creepy. No, I'm only gonna do VTubers because they have really fun designs. The one that I have in mind right now for the next stream is it's gonna be a little bit of a challenge because I want to make not only the base of the plush, I also want to make a piece of their clothing to go on top of the plush. I basically implied that VTubers aren't people. Why not? Why not people? But VTubers. What better than all of you? No. We are at the heart of it, we're all the same. We're all the same kind of person. You're fake people, no. I'm as real as you want. I'm as real as you want. How real do you want me to be? And I'll be that real. This is a part of me you never get to see very often, right? My shoes. That's discriminatory. Other you, Hermit, is saying we're all the same software. Are you saying all VTubers are the same? I refute that. I'm not like Stray Black. I can't run. I'm not like Nabe. I'm not good at games. Speaking of which as well. Oh, mine is going everywhere today. Oh no, oh my, you see you're upset, oh my also. You're gonna have a VTuber, gonna have all the VTubers after you. we're one of the most diverse communities. Yeah, we all might look kind of like we're from the same anime, but we're different. I do enjoy that VTubing has expanded so far beyond the anime art style. I can't speak obviously given how I look, but it's so fun to see so many diverse designs popping up everywhere. And you know, nothing wrong if you do still want to stick with the usual anime-ish art style. That's perfectly fine. You just enjoy yourself. Good thing they're all virtual. But you're on the virtual place, Hermit. You're in our domain. You're in our house now. What we say goes. Yes, you are virtual. Do you see somebody writing the words on the screen with a real pencil? No, it's happening virtually. Do you see me virtually hugging chat? This isn't happening in real life. It's all virtual. I'm back. Okay. We're gonna take one side of Hermit's character, and we're slowly gonna strip away all aspects of Hermit. Let me concentrate on finishing up the shoes. I don't know, will I split this up into 2 different streams maybe? I'm just so slow. I'm just so slow at art. I need to get faster. Hi, Dalen. Thank you. Oh, Black. Welcome. Hi, Black. Hi. Hi, everybody from Black Stream. You almost got me in trouble, Black. Hi, Plus. Welcome, Plus, for the first time. You got me in trouble, Black, because I was saying that, don't exert yourself, everybody, unless you're Black. And then I had to stop and realize what I said. Don't exert yourself unless you're straight Black who has to run today. Oh, oops. I'm gonna get in so much trouble because of you. Nobody take this out of context. Probably a few people already have, because I've just been calling you Black on a couple of my streams, and I don't know. I only realized today the implications. Yes, I am Black. Yes, you are. I can't win. Welcome everybody from Black Stream. I hope you all had a good run with them, and you know that you all keep healthy and have a good day. I don't know what else to say. Welcome to my stream, where we are just trying to finish coloring stuff, and I am high off caffeine, so extremely overexcitable today. Yeah, stay around, feel free to lurk, feel free to chat, or just relax. This is the cool down period after your running stream. Tene Google Docu would be crazy. Oh no. Bye bye, Hermit. Get some rest. Take care of yourself, as always. fix up these tiny little corners where there's a lack of color. Probably won't see it once I zoom out, but I always like knowing that everything is colored up. I mean, over to myself just sitting in the chair watching a stream. It can happen. Like when you're watching other people's streams, sometimes you just feel off. Wait. I forgot to say thank you, Dylan. Dylan Hosing Real Fan for following. Thank you. So nice to have everybody here. I swear I'm gonna finish coloring this. I have to finish coloring this. I still have my paint splatters to do. Okay. Let me do my paint splatters first. Whoops. Where's the splat brush? I don't know. One thing to know, if anybody here is coming here for the first time, I don't know what I'm doing. So enjoy that as you will. Oops. Oops. Don't get too deep. Go and sleep. Go and sleep. It's okay, Push. Go and sleep. Get some rest. Take care of yourself. That's what Tene always says. Just take care of yourself. Go and get some rest. I'm just enjoying drawing as well. I've still got a lot of energy, but I'm just gonna try and finish for a birthing masterclass on stream today. Hope it was a fun stream, Black. I'm just gonna try and finish up the base of all of this. And oh, should I do the shading? The shading's gonna take some extra time. I always take a while shading, so what I'm probably gonna do is there will probably be another art stream in future. It's okay, Tene is really slow at finishing stuff, which is fine. I'll just get down all the base color today, and then we'll do shading in another stream, because all of you should get some rest, get some sleep. Let me change the background color to be something a bit more obvious. Is everyone getting sleepy, by the way? Is it all your bedtime? As I suspect it might be. Speaking of stream schedule, yes, so to say it for the third time, sewing stuff will be back on the 1st of the new year, hopefully. No promises, I might get busy with something else, but it will return by that week at least. And then things like D&D is gonna start kicking off next year as well. I'm so excited for it, I can't wait. It's gonna take some time to put everything together, but I think I finally have a date set. So don't worry, that's coming. As for the rest of things, art streams as always, continuing. They never go away. Oh yes, gaming streams. That's what I wanted to talk about. If everybody's got enough energy, if you don't, that's alright. Go to sleep. Go to bed. But gaming streams. I was thinking about playing more story-based games here, just cause it fits it fits what I do. So, would you all be interested if I played something like Outer Wilds? I heard that's a really good story game. I've never played it before, and I thought it'd be fun to play with everybody in chat. Do let me know your thoughts on it. And yes, if you guys aren't in the Discord and you're over 18, cause it's an 18+ Discord, please join the Discord. We're going to have our first ever community night on this coming weekend. It's gonna be so fun. We're gonna watch Kung Fu Hustle. I have to go and rent it out. I have to go and find the place to rent out the movie. I'm trying to look for the actual Cantonese original version, because I think that's the best one, and then we'll have subs. We'll have subs going on. The dub is alright, but as with all dubs back then, it isn't that great. If I can find the Cantonese or the Mandarin version, then I'm gonna go with that one. The movie was my childhood in Tagalog dub. I think more Asian dubs fits the vibe of the movie better. The English one, it was before they really knew how to naturally dub things, so it sounds very awkward and stilted. So I'm gonna try and find an actual Mandarin or the original Cantonese version, and then that'll be the one that we watch. It's a really fun movie, and I'm really excited for those who have never seen it before, because I think it's gonna be a really fun watch for all of you. And you know, I just want to spend time with all of you. I just want to watch a movie with all of you and hear your thoughts and hear what you think about the movie. And you know, if you dislike the movie, it's okay. I'll feel a little bit sad, but it's okay. You're entitled to feel what you feel about and the movies that come across your viewing space. It's a pretty good movie though, and there is a lot more. Oops, I've colored on the wrong layer. There's a lot you can actually learn from the movie about Chinese, Mandarin, Asian culture, I think. Because there's a lot of in-jokes in there that you won't get unless you are... unless you know the culture a bit. Oh, and I guess it's not spoiling anything. It's a kung fu movie, like the name, Kung Fu Hustle. And one thing that the director did, the director is actually one of the characters in the movie. He's also acting in the movie he directed. I know, right? What a narcissist, but he does it really well. One thing that is really amazing or really nice about this movie is that it uses a lot of the time period that this movie came about was when kung fu wuxia movies, which is like those old Chinese kung fu martial arts movies with the very exaggerated fighting, they were starting to die out. They were becoming less popular. I don't know what was overtaking it at the time. I think it was just the more down-to-earth dramas and cinema that was taking over those kind of movies, so they were being phased out slowly. And a lot of the actors, a lot of the older actors, they were getting older by that point, weren't able to do as many roles, and because their main genre of acting was being phased out, they weren't getting much work. You could say that they were considered washed up. They're like washed up actors in Hollywood. And so what Stephen Chow did, the director of the movie, was he went and he found all of these older wuxia and kung fu star actors, and he brought them onto this movie, and he basically gave them a second chance to shine in the spotlight because he was a really big fan of their work. And you know what? The movie did so well that it kind of revived their careers, and all of them were... It not only revived their careers, it revived an interest in these kind of kung fu action Chinese movies with all the exaggerated fighting. And it was really such a love letter to the older wuxia films. And it sort of brought the genre back a bit into the spotlight. And all the actors in them, all the older actors, they got work again. And most of them continued having work until the days that because they're older, so eventually some of them have passed by now. But they were able to get a lot of work from it. They were able to live out their glory days again. And it's just really nice that the movie was able to do that for them, that Stephen Chow was able to bring it back for all of them. It's a real big love letter to the whole genre. And I think that's what makes it even more special. He has said maybe one day he'll direct a sequel, but he's not gonna star in it because he's older now. I don't agree. I think he could star in he could star in a movie at any age. He can still be a kung fu master at any age. I'm gonna actually do the eyes separately. But I'm gonna just fill in the gaps here. See a bunch of gaps I've left in the coloring. Fix them, and it's late already, so after I color this final eye, I will end it here. I'll come back with a different stream, maybe even the next stream, which is supposed to be a semi-story. It's a weird stream. The next stream is supposed to be like a story stream, but I'm kind of drawing scenes from a story, so this might come back next week. This image of me hugging chat will come back again next week, and I'll just continue shading it, because the shading is gonna take a bit of time as well. And I still want to do the eyes on it. There's a lot I want to do with it, but I'm gonna save it here. And thank you, thank you everyone for coming today. Thank you Black for raiding us, and you know, thank you everyone who followed. Everybody, thank you Spacey for the bits. Thank you everybody. That's all I have to say. Wait, who followed? Thank you Eloira. Thank you for following. Thank you for taking us to 32, 82. I can't count. Thank you. Yeah, I'm so glad we got to 80. I'm gonna hope we get 100 by the end of the year, because that was a goal we were supposed to be following that I forgot about. Maybe it'll happen. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna send you all to raid someone now. I wanted to raid Black, but they're here. They're here right now, and I can't raid them. So I'm gonna look through the list of channels that we can raid. I'm gonna try and find someone smaller. I'm really small, so okay. I see a few people. Let's see. One's drawing redeems. New art time. One of them is goblification things. There's a lot of good artists out there. I need to look through, and I think it'll just be based on my own bias about who I want to raid. There's one here. Tachimis. Oh no, they don't have a mic today. Okay. I'll find someone that can interact with all of you. Oh, here's one. The name is Koisemia, and they are doing a reference sheet. And I think they speak multiple languages, but it does say they do have English. So I'm gonna send you all to rate them. They seem quite nice looking. Go have fun on their stream. The raid is gonna thank you everybody for coming to this stream. As always, I appreciate all of you, and I can't wait to see all of you soon for story stuff on in 2 days time. Okay, bye bye everyone. Have fun on the raid. Bye bye. Is there a button to turn off the stream? I've lost it.
Okay.